WD18, I'm here with Tim after the news that Marco Silva has been sacked by Watford FC. Tim, you were very vocal in saying Marco Silva should get out, and now he is out. We've got a new manager seeming to come in, Javi, Gracia. I've butchered that, by the way, but what do you think of the whole situation that's gone on today?
I can only think of it positively, to be honest. I mean, I said after the Southampton game that Leicester will be his last chance, and look, here we go, the Pozzos are ruthless, but I'm fully behind them in this decision. It was needed. Look, 11 games, 8 losses, no ability to change tactics. He lost the fans, he lost the board, the players as well. He failed to commit to the club when Everton came in. He had to go, as far as I'm concerned, you know.
Do you think that the whole Everton thing was kind of like the start of like the slippery slope downwards? Because he could have just said, I'm flattered, but Watford is where I am now. After 9 games in the season.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there's no problem for Everton. They have a right to go in for a manager that they think might suit their club. He handled it awfully, Silva. His head turned to Everton, and thus so did other players. Richarlison, a prime example of this. Yeah. I mean, some people may heavily disagree with me for this, but if we get 25 mil for Richarlison, I'd probably take it. Because at this stage, he's not playing. He's not playing for the shirt. Yeah. His head's turned as well. You
saw his tweet today?
Yeah, he's an angry emoji face that Silva's gone, and you know he's obviously interested in clubs like Tottenham, Chelsea, stuff like that. I don't know if he's got a future here.
Do you think now players and also managers, I guess, are seeing this club as a sort of stepping stone because of the way that we've treated our managers? I mean, I wouldn't say I disagree with it. They've all been like the right move forward.
I mean, the thing is, Silva's a prime example of this. But I mean, the thing is, like, we gave him a 2-year contract. Most managers we've had in the past have had a 1 year, you know. So we showed a bit of faith and loyalty in him, and he's little Billy Big Boots, you know. This Portuguese man comes in, thinking he's all big for the club, did a good job at Hull, whatever, blah, blah. But
it did go down as well, to be fair, Hull. I mean, everyone was saying their home record was great, but it hasn't transferred to the Vic.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think he's just a one-tactic wonder, to be honest, because the 4-2-3-1 start of the season, when it did work, yes, it was fucking amazing. We were playing such good football I've never seen in this club. Yeah. But we've been exposed and found out, and he's got no backup, he's got no solution, and it's his inability to just change and sort things out. Yeah. Hence why he's not fit for this club.
So obviously the new manager coming in, Gracia, has managed at Malaga and Rubin Kazan before. Obviously he managed to take 4 points out of 6 against Barcelona when managing Malaga. So you can clearly see he sets up well. He's used different formations before. So do you think it's like the right sort of appointment going forward? His main formation is 4-4-2.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'd be lying for telling you much about him, but any manager will do. People are saying, oh, you might still get relegated to a new manager, stuff like that. All I'm going to say is I think Marco Silva's same would have happened. Yeah. I mean, Marco Silva might go on to another club and do absolutely brilliantly. That would probably be the case. He can go to another Prem team, whatever. But if he stayed at Watford, we are just going down and down, honestly. Finally,
there's been a lot of talk by pundits, Gary Lineker, Jake Humphreys, different people on Twitter saying that we've made a bad decision because we're 10th in the league. Do you think? What do you think about these like almost ex-footballers saying that just because they see us in the league table and they don't really know what's going on like inside the club? Do you think they've said the right thing?
Fucking tossers, mate. Fucking pricks. You know what? We are the ones that see this football team play week in, week out. These pricks do nothing. They watch us from the sidelines, match of the day, whatever. They see 10-minute highlights. Yeah. They don't know what we go through. Weekend on weekend. Fucking disappointment. Every time. It just pisses us off. We see the football. We know his tactics. We know what he's like. He doesn't interact with us. He doesn't give a shit about our club. They think, oh, 10th for the table. They're doing fine. Oh, this is Watford. They're a small team. Marco Silva's a big manager. There's no fucking way that this one man is bigger than our club. And he's been found out here. And you know what? 5 points, 33 games. Any manager would have gone. Yeah. Man City. If he was at Man City, he'd be gone. Definitely. You know, just because it's little old Watford. We've got to think for ourselves here, and Pozzos's made the exact right move. We need to get a new manager, move on, focus our sights, high up the table. We're not a just try and stay up team. Because if you have that mindset, then you're going to go down. Let's face it. Yeah, true. We need to think for ourselves, not for one man and his needs, and we're moving on now.
So finally, we just want to end on a more positive note. Do you, obviously, I think the board's made like quite a big decision. They made the right decision maybe going forward. Do you see us going into Southampton then a much more positive outlook now with the new manager?
Absolutely. I mean, look, I've got absolute faith in the Pozzos. Since day one, they've taken over this club. They've made all the right moves. With regards to Kike, Mazzari, I'm always behind them. Yeah, it's a strange one. We're only halfway through the season. Silva had a 2-year contract. Yeah. It is quite weird. I woke up to the news. I was very shocked. I didn't think it was going to happen. But look, they're ballsy. They're ballsy owners, and that taking risks like that gets you far.